Hey, these brothers. Man, you know why I love Fridays so much? Because Fridays is when you can tell who's really about that life. Fridays is the day when most people are complaining about the week, saying they're tired and they getting ready to go home and start the weekend. But then you have a small percentage of people that are using that time to make a difference. Using that time to start that thing that they say that they've been saying they're gonna start the whole year. That same thing that was on their resolution board January 1 of this year. This is when they work on that. So my question to y'all brothers, man, is have you even initiated your success yet? Like, have you even started the process? And I ask that, man, because I see y'all in the comments. We fellowship in the comments. Oh, Brother Soul, you speaking directly to me, bro. Oh, Soul, it's time for us to get it out the mud, man. Let's go. And all these comments, I see y'all motivated, focused, wise brothers. We family. But I'm asking, are y'all just talking or have y'all even initiated the success yet? What are you doing this weekend? Are you gonna be like most men? Sitting there, watching game after game after game after game. And I'm not saying don't relax. Get your time in. But are you gonna be like most brothers? Smelling like cheap liquor and stripper juice all weekend? Or you gonna be one of them brothers, man, that say, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all make it this weekend. I'm gonna let y'all go do that thing, bro. I'm gonna study this thing. I'm gonna write this book. I'm gonna learn something. What side of the fence are you on? Are you gonna be connecting with that thotty that everybody else is connecting with? Is that what you've been waiting on all week? You've been waiting on that all week. The same chick that's gonna be passed around next weekend and the next weekend and the next weekend. That's your high? Instead of getting to the business? Have you even initiated success? I'm talking to y'all sisters too. Y'all been talking all this stuff. What are you doing this weekend, sisters? Are you gonna be the one that's getting flued out? Are you gonna be the one finding some patio to sit on to compare bundles and lace fronts and drink mimosas all weekend? What side of the fence you gonna be on? I'm telling y'all, man, like playtime has been over. And I'm asking a question, have you even initiated success yet? Have you even started the process? Or are you just gonna remain in the comment section of everybody's videos? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna just keep going to seminars without putting any action in play? You know what I'm saying? Like it's time to play the game. Like there are a lot of people on the field calling plays, and then there are a lot of people still in the locker room talking about it. There are a lot of people still on the bus talking about it. So it's time to put things into action, man. And the question is, you got to ask yourself why. Like, why haven't I put into action yet? Like, why am I procrastinating? Why am I doing X, Y, Z? Why am I scared to even just sit down for one weekend and put some stuff on paper? Why am I scared to initiate the process? And I'm gonna tell you, well, I'll say I feel like the reason why most people won't make that move, man, is because, and it's simple, man. Like a lot of people don't move forward simply because of everybody else. Like you're sitting still. You'll be sitting still all 2025 just because you're worried about what the person next to you is gonna say, the person you work with is gonna say, what your next door neighbor is gonna say when they see you put the company name on the side of your vehicle to promote your landscaping business. You worried about what your friends gonna say on Facebook when you telling them, hey, go support my YouTube channel. You worry about what mom and dad and them gonna say when you say, hey, you know what? I'm about to get this digital bag, or I'm about to start this salon. I'm about to start this barbershop. You scared what they gonna say. And I'm telling you this, man, and I say this all the time, bro. You can't base your moves off of people that aren't even playing the game. Like, you shouldn't even be, to be honest, you should have limited communication with people that aren't even playing the game. Like, if y'all don't have the same blood running through y'all veins, why are you even talking to people like that? Because what that says is you're rolling with the wrong people. You're rolling with the wrong people. Let me give a shout out to DeMarcus Taylor, brother Travis and Edmund. Them brothers up in Colorado. Them brothers about that life. I know what they doing this weekend, part of Exit Strategies. They had exit strategies. Shout out to Ant Boogie in Atlanta. I know what he's doing this weekend. He's grinding. Shout out to James Cameron in Scotland and many more. You hanging with the wrong people. You finna cut this video off right now and text your buddy that ain't doing shit in life. What's up for the weekend? Where the hoes at? Like we 16. You about to text sisters. You about to text Rokisha and them. What we doing this weekend, girl? All y'all about to do is all go to the same day party and sit on each wall like we in middle school and take pictures for the gram. And then go back to work Monday and complain about life while life sucks. That's all you gonna do. That's all you gonna do. Is entertain a bunch of low vibrational women, men and women. That's all y'all gonna do. So you might as well get it. You might as well get to the business. You hanging around the wrong people. Shout out to Felix in Norway. Just got his pilot license and just got his first job as a pilot. I believe he's getting ready to move to Spain or somewhere. I can't remember what the brother told me getting ready to move it. High vibrational. Shout out to Mal, Keela, P. Taylor, all up in Philly. I know what they doing this weekend. I'm gonna leave some of these links in the description box, in the comment box. I want y'all to see people that's getting to it. I want y'all to see people, man, that's taking time and say, you know what? I'm about to change my life. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting on? You worry about everybody else. You worry about what everybody's going to say. You're going to look up 2027 is going to be gone. 2030 is going to be gone. Your kids going to be out of school. Your kids going to be starting their own digital business. And you still going to be sitting there twiddling your thumbs, watching YouTube videos talking about what you're going to do. The thing is, man, and I talk about this in Exit Strategies. I talk about the 4 levels of becoming. The thing is, and I'm gonna tell you what stops a lot of people. A lot of people will have a great idea and get confused about what that idea is. Like, it's easy to get a solid idea and bring that thing to your heart and hold on to that thing for 100 years and not move on it. And call it vision. And call it your I am. But it's simply still an idea. So you have to learn how to move that thing down to become, the channel that you live in, bro. What are you doing this weekend? What's stopping you from doing that thing? You got to ask yourself that question, brothers. You got to ask yourself that question, sisters. I know what it is you're scared of. You scared of that first roadblock. You're scared of getting that block knocked off on the field. That's what you fear. That's what you fear. And that's why you worry about everybody else. You saying to yourself, what's going to happen when I jump out there and it don't go as planned? What are the losers going to say? What are the people in the stands that aren't even playing the game? What are they going to say? You scared to get that block knocked off, man. Bro, I remember this, man. I remember this. This one cat back in the days that played football with us. I was probably in the 5th grade, bro. And there was this brother named Tyson. We called him Papa. Cool cat, bro. Still one of the coolest cats I've ever met in my life, man. Papa was probably in the 4th grade, bro. And we finally convinced Papa to play football. Elementary, Pee Wee League. And I can remember, man, in one practice, kickoff drill. They kicked the ball to Tyson, man. He got the ball. He probably ran 10, 15 yards, man. And this cat named Marcus Outley. Marcus was a beast. This cat named Marcus Outley came in just, wow. One of the hardest hits I've ever heard, bro. And Papa on the ground, man, it's like he done lost his wind. He cramping up. You know, any kind of minor injury you can think about, he was having all of them at the same time, bro. And I remember everybody was standing around making sure he's all right, bro. And I promise you, man, what I saw happen next, man, I've never seen it again in my life. So you got a crowd around Papa, and we all looking down on him. He trying to recover. And next thing you know, man, we start hearing this crack. It was like, you know, it sounded like somebody was kind of pressing against some cracked glass. You know how cracked glass sound when it's kind of like, you know, and everybody like looking around like, what is that noise? What is that noise, man? And I remember looking at Papa's helmet, and his helmet was breaking down like an eggshell. Like all you can see is cracks all in his helmet. It almost looked like a baby bird was trying to come out of his helmet, bro. This brother's whole helmet shattered, man. And I can remember, man, when he caught his breath, he stood up, he took his pads off on the spot, took his helmet off on the spot, and walked to the road and sit by the side of the road and wait on his mama to come pick him up. Never touched the football field again, man. That's what a lot of y'all are scared of, man. Y'all are scared of getting y'all's block knocked off. Y'all are scared about taking some of those mini L's on the journey. And I'm going to tell you this, man, if you're going to succeed on any level, you're going to have to be prepared to take those hits. You're going to have to be prepared to take some of those mini L's, to not know how to move, to not know how to run the proper plays. You got to be prepared for that. And you can't be scared. Because that's going to be one of the primary things that separates you from the people that don't even want to play the game. I'm telling you this, bro. And the reason I harp on this, man, is because I know there are going to be a lot of people. There are going to be a lot of people that in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, definitely in the next 15 years, that are going to turn around and look back and be full of regret. And be full of regret. They're going to say to themselves, man, with the world doing what it's doing, man, with me having the freedom to do all these things, why did I sit on my hands for the last 10 years? Even 20 years down the road, when people are sitting there contemplating how they're gonna retire and contemplating how they're gonna do all these things, and the job is giving them hell and hiring younger people, and they're gonna sit back and say, you know what? I had the option to not even be here right now. So I'm saying, have you even initiated success? Have you even started? And it's never too late. It's never too early. Have you even started? Shout out to my brother Joe Curl in Dallas. Shout out to Kwesi and Cherie in Cali. I know what they doing this weekend. They getting it. They getting it, man. And the last thing is, man, this is what I understand right here. This is what I understand. When was the last time you woke up and did exactly what you wanted to do? When was the last time you woke up and said, you know what? I don't know what time it is. I don't know what day it is, but I'm just going to wake up and be great. Be my own version of myself. I'm telling you, brothers, you haven't achieved true freedom until you can wake up and do that. Now, I've been talking about what it feels like to wake up every single day and it feels like Saturday. Now it's time I show you how I got to that point. Now it's time that I'm allowing people to work with me directly. I'm not talking about taking some course and never hearing from me. I'm talking about working with me directly. I'm talking about you networking with the people I'm networked with. I'm talking about you learning exactly what I did to get from corporate America to true freedom. I've been talking about this freedom for so long. I've been saying every day should be Saturday. Now is your time to click this button and learn from me directly. Let me show you the way. I understand this is a key contributing factor to why people don't initiate their success? It's because a lot of people are feeling overwhelmed. Like, and I'm talking to the people that have said, you know what? Okay, so I hear what you're saying. Like I've sit down and I've started that business plan. I got my company name. I know what I'm gonna do. I got my content idea. I got all these ideas. Like they're moving forward now. They're moving forward to meditation and they're moving forward to I am. It's becoming my prayer now. But you're feeling overwhelmed because you've put a lot on your plate. This is common. You know, I believe a lot of people call it, paralysis or something like that. That's a real thing. To be moving in a direction, to be all ships on deck, all people on deck, everything moving forward, and you get to a point where it's just like you're frozen because you see so many objectives that need to be conquered. And it's like, bro, it's just so much going on. It just freezes my brain. That's a real thing. And I'm gonna tell you this, man, and I'm speaking to you about this in real time. You have to push through it. You have to push through it. A lot of times when you're doing something brand new that you haven't started, like there might be times where you look up and it's like, man, I've been frozen because there's so much to do. You have to trust me. I'm speaking this to myself, right? And again, I'll be speaking it to myself in another 5 years when I'm doing something else, in another 10 years when I'm doing something else. This is part of the process you got to be prepared for. When you're starting that barbershop, that salon, that landscaping business, that website, that YouTube channel, there's going to be a quick point where it's like, man, there's so much to do that I just find myself standing still. I find myself in quicksand. You got to push through that. You got to push through that. You know, that's why I show so much love to the people in Exit Strategies, man. Because me building that platform, that's nothing I've never done before. I'm finding myself hitting hurdles while building that as it's being built. That's why I'm showing so much love to the people in there, man. It's like, man, anybody in Exit Strategies is gonna know exactly what I know, how to get the bag. Whether it's how to get the brand deals, how to do it. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna tell you this, man. And when I say show love, again, I gave love to Mal earlier, man. Shout out to Mal. Mal sent him she sent me a message, a direct message in our group chat. It's probably been a couple of weeks ago, man. And I just happened to be rolling over in the middle of the night, and I heard it go off on my phone, go off, bing. And Mal was saying something about she needed help. She had a question about something, maybe about a YouTube, about something about building her business, right? And I picked the phone up, and it's like 1:40 something in the morning. She said, "Hey, can you show me how to do that?" And I said, "Yeah." She was like, "No." She said, "Can you help me on this tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Shoot, what you doing now?" And shoot, me and Mal, we on Zoom at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, getting to it. That's what I'm saying, man. You got to put yourself around people that are trying to win. I don't care what time, and I tell everybody, I don't care what time it is, especially the people I work one-on-one with. The people that overseas, I'm like, I know our time is off, but if it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you trying to get to it, bro, call me. Wake me up. I might be looking rough. I might have sleep in my eyes. Beard might be all jacked up. But we're gonna get to this work. You hanging around the wrong people. But just know there are gonna be times, man, where you're gonna be overwhelmed, but you gotta fight through it. You gotta fight through it. So again, what are you doing this weekend? Have you even initiated success? Like at some point in time, and trust me, man, I understand that the far majority of people, like I understand that it's a process. Like, of course, you want to get the idea. You might kind of pity pat on it for a while and think, but you have to be moving forward. Is all I'm saying. As long as you're moving forward, you're moving. And at some point you'll get that momentum, but you have to initiate success. You have to initiate it. So as you watch this video, I hope it's still Friday. You might want to cancel them plans. You might want to tell the brodies like, hey, yeah, man, I ain't gonna be able to hit the sports bar tonight, bro. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to hit the strip club tonight, man. Tell Cinnamon I might catch her next month. Tell Peaches to subscribe to the YouTube channel when you see her. You know what I'm saying? You might have to cancel some plans if you really about that life. Sisters, you might want to tell Brody, like, hey, yeah, I know I was supposed to get flued out this weekend. I knew we were supposed to be doing our thing. But you know what? I'm gonna sit back this weekend and build this business I've been saying I'm gonna do for the last, 13 years. I'm finally gonna do that thing. Hey, I know sisters, yeah, I know we done all got our nails did. I know we got appointments to get our hair did. But I'm gonna chill this weekend. I'm gonna be about that life. It's time you initiate your success. It's time you initiate your. I'm gonna tell you this: ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And see, that's a lot of it too, man. A lot of y'all are waiting on somebody to come by and hand you the magic bullet to success. You ready for somebody to pull up on you and give you the perfect play, how to run it, and hold your hand while you do it. That's what most people are waiting on. You're waiting on somebody else to put you on. It's not gonna happen. Because I'm gonna tell you this, people don't even want to put you on unless you're already moving. People don't even want to put you on unless you're already moving. Like I'll see some people, man, like even some people I'll be talking to, sometimes even in the comment section. Or sometimes somebody, I'll just say it like this. There are sometimes, man, where somebody will ask me a question and I'll give them game. Hell, I'll say it like this. There's a lot of times where I'll ask somebody who's moving a certain way that has information that I need to know, a way I can move better. And I'll ask them a question. And it might be at an event, it might be, on a quick phone call. And simply because I'm moving in a direction, they're willing to give me all kinds of game. The game that they charge thousands of dollars for, just because I'm moving. So what I'm saying is, you want somebody to put you on, but ain't nobody gonna put you on. Ain't nobody gonna show you that love you want if you aren't moving. I'm not finna tell you how to run a sweep. I'm not finna tell you how to run the perfect out route if you in the bleachers. If you in the bleachers watching everybody, if you in the bleachers critiquing everybody on the field, I'm not finna tell you how to run the perfect play. For what? For you to sit on it? For you to critique it? When you don't even want to play the game? I know some of y'all email me, hey, so how do I do this with you, man? What's your channel, man? Oh, I ain't got no channel yet. So why are you wasting my time and your time? Why are you wasting your time and my time if you haven't even initiated success? So all I'm saying, man, is rethink whatever it is you planned on doing this weekend. Rethink it. And if all you do is sit in front of a computer and learn something new, if all you do is sit in front of a computer and watch videos about people that are doing what you want to do, if all you do is drive around town and look at the businesses that you want to start and sit outside in the parking lot and look in the window and see what they're doing. See what they're doing. Walk inside there. Hell, walk inside there and see what they're doing. Go inside there and spend your money on their services to see how they're operating. Do something, man. Initiate something. Get you a journal out and write down, this is what I'm going to be doing over the next 3-4 weeks, over the next 3-4 months. Do something, man. Don't be those people sitting in the bleachers, bro. Don't be them people.